Today, we'll look into how Empower can help you with your system suitability requirements. What is suitability? System suitability, or SysSuit, is a series of injections to determine the suitability and effectiveness of the chromatographic system before use. A system suitability testing mixture can be injected to test for column performance, injector performance, as well as mobile phase preparation. This is the typical analytical laboratory workflow. Analyst begins the day by running samples to evaluate SysSuit. Laboratories have criteria for passing SysSuit in their SOP, and if SysSuit fails, the system is not functioning well, and SysSuit has to pass for results to be considered valid. However, it is not easy to evaluate this system suitability criteria. For example, if the analyst has to look into the percent RSD of the retention time of 6 injections. First, the analyst has to run system suitability samples, then pause the sample run, process the samples to determine the retention time, manually enter the retention time of 6 injections into a spreadsheet to check for percent RSD, and restart the sample run if system suitability passes. With interactive system suitability, it is much easier. Now, Empower will evaluate the system suitability instead. And if system suitability fails, Empower will automatically stop the sample run. If system suitability passes, Empower will automatically continue the sample run. Analysts do not have to manually check on their system suitability samples. In this demonstration, 6 system suitability samples will be analyzed. In these 6 samples, there are 5 different compounds, namely A-sulfame K, benzoic acid, sorbic acid, caffeine, as well as aspartame. Here, we have the chromatograms of these 5 compounds and their respective target retention time. The retention time of the analyte must fall within plus minus 3% of the target retention time. System suitability criteria is set up in the processing method. First, click on your target component. Then, select the parameters that you wish to monitor and assign limits to that parameter. In this case, the retention time of A-sulfame K is set to a target of 0.65 minutes with a 3% error. And we repeat this for the rest of the components. After the system suitability limits are set, we are now ready to run the system suitability samples. Once the sample set is set up, press Start Run to start the sample run. Let's have a zoom-in view of the sample analysis. First, we begin with the blank injection. This is the blank injection chromatogram. Next, this is the chromatogram of the first injection of the system suitability standard. And this is the second injection. After running each sample, Empower will perform online processing and continue the sample run if system suitability passes. And onto our third injection. On the third injection, Empower automatically detects a suitability failure and stops the sample run. The process results can be viewed showing that benzoic acid's retention time of 0.968 minutes was out of specifications. Empower flags all out of specification results in red for easy viewing. In conclusion, system suitability parameters are set up in the Empower processing method. Empower automatically process samples during the analysis run. Empower is also able to automatically stop a run when system suitability fails. This reduces human errors and increases laboratory efficiency. For more information, please visit the link below.